Good morning, this is Linda Morris, and we recently have updated our Kenzen Vital Vanilla Perfect Meal Replacement, and it tastes even better. In fact, it has just a hint of a taste of cake batter, which, when you make a cake, you just want to eat it, right, with that before it even gets cooked. So this is my opinion of what the new Vital Balance tastes like, is a little bit of like cake batter, unless I add the super siaga to it, and then it has that slight berry taste to it. So either way, it's now yummy. So I'm going to get started and share my screen with the updated Vital Balance presentation, because it's there's a lot to it, and it's going to take a little while. So I'm going to talk fast, so try and keep up, everybody, okay? So here we go. Presenting the Kenzen Vital Balance Meal Replacement Mix, nutritional support, for fat loss assistance. It's food for action and food for thought. So let food be your medicine. So the purpose of eating is to fuel up our bodies. That's the purpose of eating. It's really not for enjoyment. It's like adding the proper fuel so your body can proceed and do the activities necessary for that day. That's the purpose of eating. So our problem, especially now that so many of us have been kind of locked up for the last few months, is obesity, fatigue, and cognitive problems. We're not moving as much, we're not interacting as much, we're not even thinking as much as we used to do. So, and there's like an overlying pall of depression over the world right now. So it's time to shake things up. So every pound of fat that you gain produces 7 miles of new blood vessels. Imagine what burden those few little extra pounds you joke about can put on your heart. On the positive side, every pound you lose results in a 4-pound reduction in knee joint load or knee pressure. If you lost 10 pounds, you could have a total of 48,000 less pounds of pressure for every mile you walk. On the Vital Balance Eating Program, you will transform your body's ability to digest sugars properly by regulating your insulin levels. How? It's by giving your pancreas a well-deserved break, by cutting out simple and complex carbs until you've reached your weight loss goal. This is a real solution to these problems, not some yo-yo diet, and certainly not diet pills to further mess up your metabolism. We look for lasting results with real wholesome foods, teaching you key lessons that empower you to get results. On average, women lose weight at the rate of 3 to 5 pounds per week and 4 to 7 pounds per week for men. So number 1, learn to live off your body's own fat reserves. Your body gets its energy from these 3 reserves: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. The body first burns energy from its simple and complex carbohydrate reserves, and when depleted, turns simultaneously to its protein and fat reserves for energy. Number 2, your body only stores 3 days worth of carbs. Because of this, the Vital Balance diet has a beginning and an end, like a treatment, until you've reached your 100% of your weight loss goal. We restrict all sugars from your diet, even healthy fruits and those vegetables that have a high sugar content, such as corn, potatoes, beets, peas, carrots, and the like. In fact, I was listening to an audio recording this morning, and sometimes that makes you feel really deprived. Well, it's not forever. It's for a short period of time. In fact, there's some things that we eat that they really then don't make us feel good. You say, well, you know what? I'm going to eat all the cookies I want when I'm 95, or I'm going to have that cake as much as I want, or that ice cream when I'm 95. So it's not, it's like, okay, so it's not right now. I'm choosing not to do that right now. I will choose to do that later. 4 grams of carbohydrates is equal to 1 teaspoon of sugar. So as long as sugar is entering your system, you're not burning fat. It's as simple as that. Remember, your body first takes its energy from your carb reserves. The idea is to deplete your carb reserves completely in order to get your body to turn to its fat to burn calories. When you put too many grams of carbs into your system, your pancreas senses danger, zeroes out the danger with insulin. Your body realizes it has no more sugar, thus it craves more sugar. You eat more carbohydrates, too many actually, and that vicious cycle is on and it keeps repeating. So this was just some foods I had in my cupboard when we started this program, and I kind of built a eating plan out of that day. So remembering as you read a label that 1 teaspoon of sugar is 4 grams of carbohydrates. So you go to total carbohydrates and you look at that. And for every 4 grams of carbs, that is equal to 1 teaspoon of sugar. Yes, fiber will reduce that number. So you can subtract fiber. But when we were taught this program, they just went off total carbohydrates. For every 4 grams of carbohydrates, that equals 1 teaspoon of sugar. So a typical American healthy breakfast. So you start off with 8 ounces of orange juice. That's 26 grams of carbs. That's 6.5 teaspoons of sugar. 1 cup of oatmeal is 54 grams of carbs. That's 13.5 teaspoons of sugar. 1/8 of a cup of raisins is 15 grams of carbs, or almost 4 teaspoons of sugar. 2 teaspoons of brown sugar is 8 grams of carbs, and is actually 2 teaspoons of sugar. And 1 piece of whole grain toast is 44 grams of carbs, which is 11 teaspoons of sugar. So that breakfast total is 147 grams of carbs, 36 teaspoons of sugar, and that's to start your day. So when you're looking to reduce your weight, limiting our carbs to as low as possible is necessary to burn fat. Say you just need 30 to 50 grams of carbs total in a day, which is about 7 to 12 teaspoons of sugar a day. So we've already blown that by like 3 times just by breakfast. It's like, woof. So this is what this looks like. If you're actually scooping those teaspoons of sugar, which I recommend you do, because you'll get it if you go through this program, just scoop the sugar as you're going through it. You'll be like really enlightened and like, whoa. So let's go to a quote, healthy American lunch. Black beans and rice. So 2 cups of black beans is 248 grams of carbs. That's 62 teaspoons of sugar. Whoa, who knew? I was always told if you want to lose weight, don't eat black beans. But if they had actually explained it or made me scoop 2 cups of sugar, 62 teaspoons of sugar, wow, enlightening. So 1 cup of brown rice is 66 grams of carbs. That's 16.5 teaspoons of sugar. A Cuban bread loaf, which those are about 7 inches long, and yes, you can eat the whole thing if you have it, right? It's too good. That's 112 grams of carbs. That's 28 teaspoons of sugar. So that lunch total is 426 grams of carbs, 106 teaspoons of sugar. And your pancreas is now saying, danger, danger, danger. If you keep doing this, you might end up having a health challenge. That's what this looks like. So when I said 2 cups of sugar, it is another 2 cups of sugar, 2.5 actually. You can see that has been scooped into this measuring cup. Now, spaghetti and meatballs. How much do people eat spaghetti and meatballs? A lot. So spaghetti pasta, whether it's regular or gluten-free, a 1/4 box is 46 grams of carbs. That's 11.5 teaspoons of sugar. Spaghetti sauce, 1/2 cup is 13 grams of carbs, 3 teaspoons of sugar. Homemade meatballs without the breadcrumbs is 6 grams of carbs, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. Garlic bread, just 2 small slices, just 2. It's 42 grams of carbs, 9.5 teaspoons of sugar. 2 glasses of wine because, it's been a rough day. 42 grams of carbs, that's 9.5 teaspoons of sugar, or maybe we're celebrating. 1 slice of plain cheesecake, 33 grams of carbs, 8.25 teaspoons of sugar. So for this tasty meal, that's 182 grams of carbs and 45 more teaspoons of sugar to that day. So this is the total for that day. And you know what? There wasn't any snacks. There wasn't any sodas. That was just what was on the list. And we're at 4.5 cups of sugar in one day. It wasn't necessary. We didn't actually have much sugar in the whole day. It was only 2 teaspoons in the oatmeal. But that's the body's interpretation of carbohydrates equals this much sugar. And here we are, 4 cups of sugar for the whole day, 188 teaspoons of sugar. So limiting our carbs to as low as possible is necessary to burn fat. Say 30 to 50 grams of carbs a day from vegetable sources, which is about 7 to 12 teaspoons of sugar a day. The primary purpose of insulin is to turn sugar into fat. Crazy, huh? So here's the Vital Balance eating plan protocol, and you can find this on vitalenergytips.com. So vitalenergytips.com, and you can find the eating plan there. You can also find a recording of this for future reference. Even some recipes can be found there. But if you look at this, I have the Kenzen Vital Balance Meal Replacement Shake. I have it listed throughout the day. Doesn't mean you need to have it 4 times a day. It just means you can eat it whenever you want. I generally do it first thing in the morning. In fact, I already had my Vital Balance this morning, and I love to have it in unsweetened coconut milk. I like the vanilla flavor, but that's your personal preference. Some people like unsweetened almond milk. That's your choice. There's some people just like it in cold water. It's even delicious in cold water. And you can raise the protein by adding a raw egg to the shake, high quality, good egg, right? You can also have 1 cup of coffee or tea with cream, no sugar. Monk fruit is a nice sweetener. Monk fruit drops or stevia if you need to sweeten up your coffee or tea. Lunch, you can have a KVB, that's the short name for it, a shake or a salad with lemon juice and spices, 1 to 2 teaspoons of high quality olive oil that's not rancid. You can add meat protein or tuna or egg salad, as many vegetables as you want. And I like to add herbs because herbs just makes everything taste better and fresh. And with lunch, you might want to add a digestive enzyme. So anytime you're not having the Vital Balance meal replacement, take a digestive enzyme. Nikken has a beautiful one that covers all the categories of fats, proteins, carbohydrates, and fiber to make sure it's being properly digested. And of course, you're drinking water, half of your body weight in ounces of water all day long. And dinner, 7 ounces of seafood, chicken, turkey, beef, 2 to 3 eggs and vegetables. I do that quite a bit. You just stir up some eggs and throw some vegetables in. And then snacks, Vital Balance ice cream. Barbara Bertucci made up a great ice cream recipe that's on my website, vitalenergytips.com. You can also add unsweetened coconut flakes or toasted almonds just to make it more fun. Add a couple ice cubes. You can have a cup of soup anytime throughout the day. Those tuna snack packs, edamames, those are kind of, gives you something to do, eat. Celery, other vegetables with peanut or almond butter, and also Pymag water. So you take your body weight, cut it in half. This is how many grams of protein your body needs every day to reduce weight. It actually takes more energy to break down and digest protein than it does carbs. Carbs are like immediately available. And that's why we want our body to work down and actually get to the stored fat, which stored fat is actually stored sugar. So half your body weight, cut it in half, that's 70 grams of protein your body needs. So say you weigh 150 pounds, that's 75 grams of protein you need a day. It's also the number of ounces of Pymag living water you need every day. So 75 ounces of Pymag living water, good water, every day. Afternoon, all real vegetables, okay? So the point is you really want your first meal of the day to be protein only, no carbohydrates. If you're having carbohydrates in the morning, adding, vegetables, even, it can actually set up your day for having more cravings and not feeling as satiated. You may take our superfoods like our Super Siaga, progesterol. We now have the vegan vegetable drink that's amazing. Take that throughout the day. Maybe as an afternoon snack, that would be delicious. Once again, an unsweetened coconut milk. The Nikken Kenzen detox product may add to your success, as will exercise. Just going even for a 2-mile walk or a 3-mile walk or a couple of walks a day. Do it in the morning, do it at night. The Mega Daily 4 vitamins are really great. Quicker results are realized with 2 Vital Balance meal shakes a day. If you have a thyroid issue, ask for additional coaching. You may have better results without raw salads, especially cruciferous vegetables. So that's only if you have a thyroid issue. Unlimited, there's an unlimited list of vegetables you can have throughout the day. Unlimited, that means as much as possible. So there's no reason to be hungry on this eating plan. In fact, you want to look at it as an adventure. You know, some of these sprouts that they now have in the grocery stores, they might have 3 or 4 different types, and you can just grab those and put them on a salad or just eat them by themselves as a snack. You can have as many cucumbers or dill pickles that you could possibly want in a day. Of course, adding in Himalayan sea salt or real salt. There are a couple things that are limited to twice a week: eggplant, Brussels sprouts, palm hearts, wax beans, green beans, tomatoes. And once you, phase 2, so phase 1 is the plan. Phase 2 is same as above, just replace 1 protein shake for a second dinner protocol, either for breakfast or lunch. So that's just 1 shake a day instead of 2 shakes a day. Anytime you've had a bad eating day, the next day or 2 is a strict phase 1 recovery plan. So get back on the plan. So there's a lot more tips that you can go and check out. And once again, this is all on the website. A great plan. MyFitnessPal is a great app to download. And you log in what you're eating throughout the day to make sure you do have enough protein, to make sure you're not having more than 20 to 30 grams of carbs in a day. So the goal is to reduce sugar intake so the body will use its reserves to use up that stored fat. So, yep, a lot of information on here. And this is just something I played with. In fact, I need to make these again. These are just egg cups. So I actually got some of those Naturals turkey. I cracked an egg in there. I put a little olive tamponade on top. And each one of these is, each egg is what, 6 grams of protein. So each cup is 9 grams of protein. So it's a great breakfast or it's a great snack. This recipe is on my website. The Nikan Pie Mag water. This is like the best water. It's economical. It's super healthy. It has all the minerals in it. And it also has oxidation rate potential. So, which is your body's ability to rust or rot. It's reduced that. It comes out about 8.5 to 9.5, depending on your starting water in your area. And it helps to balance out an acidic diet and environment. So a lot of things cause us to be more on the acid side, all the way from using electronics to driving in stressful traffic to eating things that might be more acidic. So a more alkaline diet would be healthier for us. And you're 75% water. So drinking the right water is helping you with 75% of your health. Doesn't that make sense? It makes it more doable. You only have to worry about the other 25%. So we highly recommend the Pie Mag Nikan water. So the Kenzen Vital Balance Meal Replacement Mix. It's a functional food. It helps people of any age stay healthy. It's designed by a team of scientists based on biological research, supports cognitive function, contains a blend of 7 enzymes to aid digestion. There's no added salt, dairy, soy, whey, lactose, or GMOs. It's vegan and kosher certified and gluten-free. It contains all natural ingredients, antioxidants, digestive enzymes, medium-chain triglycerides, natural 3rd-generation stevia, natural vanilla, probiotics, vegetable protein, vitamins and minerals, moringa, monk fruit, and biofolate. It does not contain any of the things on this page. So no added sugar, salt, protein, antibiotics, chemicals, colorings, or flavorings. Aspartame, fillers, fructose, gluten, GMO, lactose, preservatives, soy, sucralose, whey, or yeast. Yay. So proteins, take your body weight and cut it in half. This is how many grams of protein your body needs. This offers 20 grams of organic vegetable proteins per serving. Pea, chlorella, and rice, providing a complete protein. Helps formation of lean body mass. There's no saturated fat or the calories of animal protein. According to Dr. Mercola, MCTs, this is what they can do. Appetite reduction, improved cognitive and neurological function, implications in neurodegenerative diseases, increased energy levels, improved athletic performance, improved mitochondrial function, reduced risk of arteriosclerosis, diabetes, cancer, cardiovascular disease, autoimmune diseases, and epilepsy, prevention of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. He's also said there's more benefits, that it's like a mood enhancer, appears to make you happier, assists regulation of insulin levels, thermogenesis increases metabolic rate, mental acuity enhanced with immediate brain tissue nourishment and cell replenishment. Lower cholesterol may help manage epilepsy, Alzheimer's, and autism, according to healthline.com. So there's no impact in insulin levels. It triggers thermogenesis that increases metabolic rate, supports mental acuity by providing immediate brain tissue nourishment and cell replenishment. So if you use the KVB with water first thing in the morning or unsweetened coconut milk, ketone bodies from the MCTs bypass glucose breakdown to produce energy. So right away, instant energy. Protein increases tyrosine, which promotes alertness and energy. Do not mix with carbohydrates such as milk, juice, fruit, etc., as they cause fatigue by increasing tryptophan used to make serotonin, which calms, and that's not necessarily what you want in the morning. On those days that you do, Probiotics. There are 100 trillion bacteria in the gut. Good bacteria preventing harmful microbes from entering the body. Help digest carbohydrates. Helps absorb minerals. Produces certain vitamins. Responsible for absorbing more than 10% of daily calories. Contributes to healthy immune function. Probiotics, a good gut bacteria, is so vital. Everything starts there. Stronger immune and digestive system. Increased energy, weight loss, better breath. Probiotics destroy candida. Healthier skin. Probiotics may improve eczema and psoriasis. It reduces colds and flu. Improve leaky gut and inflammatory bowel disease. So each serving contains over 2.4 billion CFUs of lactobacillus. Well, these things, I'm not going to mention them. Yogurt, pickles, and sauerkraut increase the same good bacteria. Also does kombucha. One serving of Vital Balance contains more helpful bacteria than 10 containers of yogurt. So natural and organic detoxifiers. There are natural and man-made toxins in our physical environment. Cilantro and open cell chlorella recognized as beneficial in assisting removal of heavy metals from the body. There's a synergistic combination with organic alfalfa, spirulina, broccoli, and spinach, also contained in Vital Balance. The moringa, the giving tree. Oh my gosh, look at all these vitamins, minerals, the other nutrients, 18 amino acids, 46 antioxidants, and 36 anti-inflammatory compounds, all in these little tiny leaves. That's just crazy good, isn't it? So the tiny leaves have enormous benefits. 7 times the calcium of milk, 2 times the protein of yogurt, 4 times the fiber of oats, 15 times the potassium of bananas, 4 times the vitamins of carrots, 7 times the vitamin C of oranges, and 25 times the iron of spinach. That's a good perspective. So here we go. In summary, better than any other protein shake on the market for meal replacement, for fat loss, or for nutritional supplementation. It is not just any shake. It has 20 grams of vegetable protein from pea, chlorella, and rice, 130 calories per serving. Magic MCTs for direct heart and brain energy. Natural heavy metal detoxification with chlorella and cilantro. Probiotics for digestion and immune health, digestive enzymes for better breakdown and absorption, vitamins and mineral supplementation, contains your daily green vegetables, great vanilla taste with third generation stevia and monk fruit. And the retail cost per serving is $3.55. Now on auto ship, it ends up costing $2.75 per meal. So that's 2 scoops, and that does include shipping. To enhance your benefits, I've also added in the Kenzen Cleanse and Detox, because your liver, it has over 2,000 functions it does a day, and it needs a little help. So it supports all major liver function, promotes weight management, anti-inflammatory booster, supports proper digestion, defends the liver from toxins, helps the body remove excess waste, aids the breakdown of fats, helps body cope with effects of stress and aging. Just take 3 capsules a day on an empty stomach. I do that first thing in the morning. On the label, it says 20 minutes before every meal. Who can do that, right? So I take them. I found out that, yes, you can take all 3 together. Just do that on an empty stomach 20 minutes before a meal. So I just do that first thing in the morning. New studies show that there are 4 enzyme groups critical to the digestive process. Many digestive products on the market contain only 1 or 2 of these notable enzyme groups, and do not provide optimal digestion support. Kenzen Digestion 420 contains all 4 of these important enzyme groups, making it a superior formulation for digestion, absorption, and weight management. So there are 20 specific digestive enzymes that act on all 4 different types of macronutrients: fats, proteins, carbohydrates, and fiber. Kenzen Digestion Complex 420 is a combination of ingredients from each of these 4 categories to support the assimilation of all nutrients. So you take 1 capsule before each meal, and if it's a heavy meal, you can take 2 capsules before that meal. If you're taking the KVB meal replacement, you do not need to take it because those are already contained within the meal replacement. And sometimes people need a little bit more energy. So we have the Kenzen 10-4, and that's made with matcha green tea. So whether it's 10 a.m. or 4 p.m., you'll experience up to 6 hours of energy, a feeling that supercharges you mentally and physically. So matcha green tea, actually, when you take that with anything else for your immune system, it's like quadrupling the immune boost result. So I actually take this with my green zymes and my super Siaga every morning, just mix them all together. And that's personally how I start my day. Get it going the right way. So here we go, the Kenzen Vital Balance, the most advanced, effective, complete, affordable, nutritious superfood on the market for every age and every lifestyle. So it's not just for weight loss. This is fuel for your body. So if you're already at your perfect weight, just to maintain it and to get all that nutrition into your body, that's brilliant. If you are 95 and getting ready to eat those cookies that you've been waiting to eat your whole life, this is a quick, efficient way to have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Oftentimes my mom, she'll have a Vital Balance meal for dinner just because she doesn't want to really eat that late at night and she doesn't want to cook. So she knows she's getting that good nutrition. So literally for any age, it's a benefit. It's a huge benefit. And I'm so grateful to have KVB and our new enhanced, amazing, beautiful taste. It's just the best. So that's our program. And I'm going to end recording because we're at 30 minutes right now. So thank you. And if you have more questions, go to vitalenergytips.com or whoever referred you to this video, and they can help you out. You get on auto ship. It can be every month, every other month, every 3 months, every 6 months. And you get that extra 25% off. So you get that best pricing. And you can change it anytime you want. I actually started with 1 KVB and I just ordered another one because I'm sharing it with more people. And I just talked to somebody yesterday and I found out that she has diabetes and she is looking for something really good that tastes good, that's super healthy, and she is super on the go. So it's just such a gift. So thank you. I know Barbara wants to say something.
Well, I just want to underline the cognitive function because there's so many things that put stress on our bodies, and this first thing in the morning and then wait the 2 hours is amazing. And I got my brain back after doing it when it was first introduced. So tremendous support for us, the MCT's great presentation, Linda. Really, really great. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. And it's true. It really did help Barbara in like a short period of time. And I was like, I didn't, what happened? I mean, her memory came back where, I mean, she was writing everything down on pieces of paper all the time, even in a phone call. And then boom, it made such a big difference. So I'm grateful for you.
Thanks.
So thank you, everybody. And thank you for your participation.